Hello, Mr. Bottiger. I have given you over 48 hours to reply to my last message, so now I am sending you a legal demand letter. Please take the time to review it. Please do not take this lightly as a threat or as a joke. If you do not agree to the following terms, I highly suggest that you contact your local BAR association to find an attorney if you do not currently have one. If you do not comply to these demands, I am going to start litigation against Skyle. My list of grievances. I am being slandered on Skyle services. I have brought it up to high-ranking staff both publicly and privately through Discord DMs, and they have ignored it. I even brought it up to you, and you ignored it. I entered into a contract with Skyle when I donated money. We can argue if it is a donation or not in court. The TOS clearly state you must still follow rules, and the forum rules state you agree not to submit any content that is defamatory, abusive, hateful, threatening, likely to offend, encourages any unlawful activity, or otherwise breaks any real-world laws. On the Discord it states be nice and respectful, no harassing or trolling users. You and your staff do not even attempt to enforce these rules. Going back to my original complaint, I am being slandered and harassed on your services. I am a good person who is doing his best to fit into the community at large. At one time I was very well liked. Now, people who do not know me are calling me a pedophile because I like to pick a level in a video game that has funny music and adult homoerotic humor. I asked staff to stop this months ago and they turned their head. I know you have been aware of this problem for months as well. I have seen you personally comment on it while arguing with the player Rylan. I can be happily minding my own business while playing the game, or not even be in the server as I will show later, and a person will make a joke about me liking kids too much or outright call me a pedo. I was enjoying my time in Skyle. I really felt like I was part of the community until this happened. It is causing me to have insomnia, panic attacks, and an overall sense of dread. I was not recording at the time, but one random non-regular player on Z hopped in on the fun, and suggested finding where I live. My demands, depending on how Skyle is set up. A percentage of ownership of the company, or to become a high-ranking member of the board. So that I can assure this will never happen to another innocent Skyle player again. I do not want a Discord rank, or for the general public to be made aware of this. I want a direct executive hand in the zombie escape game mode. A public announcement banning the word pedo or pedophile and all slang that counts as a synonym. Just like Skeel has for Fay Good Game OT, and Me Good Game AR. The high-ranking members of your staff to be publicly reprimanded over this. Specifically Blade D Hero, Gala, and Kalashnikov. Punish the players that I have reported. People muted on the servers are also muted on the Discord for the same amount of time. A much more comprehensive rule list. No more up to admin digression. I believe that is how this mess started in the first place. You have one admin saying one thing, a different one saying something else, and an upper-tier admin saying something entirely different, which invalidates what both the others say. Kikyo had this settled at one point by saying you cannot call people pedos. Some other admin, I'm unsure who, but I'm assuming Gala or Kalashnikov said otherwise, and it started up again but got worse. I do not believe I didn't know what my staff were doing as a proper excuse. It is currently Sunday, July 21st at 3:21 a.m. EEST. If you do not reply by Monday, July 22nd at 10 a.m. EST, I will assume this demand letter failed and proceed with contacting my attorney. There is wiggle room to compromise before this moves forwards into arbitration. If you do not reply, these demands are locked in. I would much rather reach a settlement here rather than taking this further. Keep in mind I am completely prepared to follow through with this. Skyle might not be able to recover one way or the other.